Hi, Peter Bernstein, Senior Editor of TMCnet.com. I'm here today talking with Gina Fallon of VSS Monitoring, and the subject today is security monitoring and the role of network packet brokers in helping you secure your enterprise. Gina, let's talk a little bit about distributed networks, increased vectors of vulnerability, why this solution is so important to enhancing people's ability to secure their networks.
So network packet brokers are not only good for a passive monitoring, but in the security world, you tend to have tools that can also take action on traffic. So in that case, a network packet broker actually becomes a redirector rather than a copier. And the problems with security tools is the same in an active network as those are for monitoring tools, is that they get overwhelmed. So the ability of the network packet brokers to be able to groom and only send the active traffic that tool needs to see is even more important, because now you're talking about security. And those security tools tend to be even more expensive than the passive monitoring tools.
And are we talking major delays in terms of not being overwhelmed, or is it milliseconds, but critical milliseconds based on vulnerabilities?
Actually, it's a delay. A lot of times the overload of the traffic can bring that security tool down. It can put it in what we used to call a zombie mode, where it neither was able to process the traffic nor did it die completely so that some other tool could take over. And if you get a really sophisticated network packet broker, it can actually test the health of that inline tool all the way up to the layer 7, which is where it's really doing its work, before it sends that active traffic over.
So with the sophistication of the bad guys these days in terms of their ability to attack any point of vulnerability, being able to pinpoint exactly what's going on and be able to remediate it is critical, and network packet brokers helps professionals remediate more quickly, correct?
It does all of that, and it also gives them many fail options as far as if a tool fails, it can go to another healthy tool. If all of their tools go down, they can just either block traffic on the network side altogether, or they can pass it through. So it gives a lot of flexibility as to how to handle things if there's problems with that security assurance tool on the back end.
So there you go. More visibility for your enterprise in terms of being able to look at problems that may be arising, and the ability to be not just reactive but proactive with your network in terms of security. Thanks, Gina.